Hi, this isn't annoying. I meant to blame atmospheric conditions. It's just my face, Mickey. I'm really sorry. Um, I don't know what more to do about it. I'm not skilled in these things, and it was working absolutely fine the last few weeks. So I apologise. Um, did you hear question 41? Yeah, thank you, James. Yeah. Unfortunately, Wales, you're still part of the United Kingdom for now. Okay. Yeah, I've got answers for 41. So, okay. Question 42, ladies and gentlemen, is on ferries. And in order to protect my fabulous riches, I've moved to the gambling tax haven of Gibraltar. However, as is typical, I got absolutely hammered and ended up on a ferry, which the one service from Gibraltar takes me to which Moroccan city? Which city in Morocco can you catch a ferry to from Gibraltar? 41 again, Jill. Harley Bird has for the last 13 years voiced the lead character in a children's TV program before retiring the role earlier this year. Which character also the name of the program? That's 41. And 42 is which Moroccan city can you catch a ferry to from Gibraltar? No, Tom, no. I know very little about ferries. Brian good, Otis bad. I know that much. Question 43 is on names, from which name, commonly a surname in this country, although not in some instances, provided the names of a 20th century British Prime Minister, a host of actors, five kings of Jerusalem, and also, the most importantly of all, the wife of Justin Bieber, all of which seven-letter name, a British Prime Minister, and a host of actors, 20th century, five kings of Jerusalem, excuse me, and Justin Bieber's wife. Question 44 is on video games of yesteryear. What is the name of the Lucas Arts point and click adventure made in 1998? A bit earlier, later than some 1998, in which players control a character called Manny Calavera across the land of the dead, reflecting Aztec notions of the afterlife and containing several film noir net references. What was the name of that game, made by LucasArts, a point and click adventure? Um, in which players control a character called Manny Calavera across the land of the dead. It shows aspects of the Aztec afterlife and makes several film noir references throughout. What game is that? It's great, by the way, with the game. Question 45 is on sport. Which four-word title is given to 1970s tennis matches between initially Riggs and Court and then Riggs and King, as well as a 1992 match between Connors and Navratilova? A four-word term is given to these matches between Riggs and Court and Riggs and King in the 1970s, and then Connors and Navratilova in 1992. Four-word title given to those matches. Question 46. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen, very aware of this, that when writing a quiz, when presenting a quiz, when posing questions and so on, it's important to understand our own cultural bias, to challenge that, and then to, through this, try to make the quiz as accessible as possible to all people, is that. And I particularly welcome our female players here with a question about perfume, because that's what you like, yeah? Which company, for whom Liz Hurley famously worked, created perfumes such as White Linen, Youth Dew, DEW, Beautiful, and Pleasures? Which company from Liz Hurley famously represented, so whom Liz Hurley famously represented, created perfumes such as White Linen, Youth Dew, Beautiful, and Pleasure, all made by which company? No problem, Stephanie. I aim to please. Okay. 47. What was the name, ladies and gentlemen? The name 27 of the 2019 film, which served as a sequel and epilogue to the TV series Breaking Bad. A film from last year, it served as sequel and epilogue to the TV series Breaking Bad. What was the name of that film? Question 48 is on TV, ladies and gentlemen. Sua vida me pertence, I presume it's pronounced like that, which has run on Brazilian television since 1951. It's the first Brazilian example, probably the first anywhere, of what type of television serial drama or soap opera produced primarily in Latin America. Sua vida me pertence has run on Brazilian TV since 1951. It's the first Brazilian example, possibly the first anywhere, of what kind of TV soap opera or serial drama produced primarily in Latin America. Question 49 is on US geography and mackerel, in a way. The question is the three largest cities by population in which American state all begin with the letter C? The three largest cities by population in a certain American state all begin with the letter C. Which state is that? Question 50 is on people and sport in a way. Ugly Johnny Dickshot, Chicken Wolf, Coco Crisp, Dick Pole, Dickie Thon, Tim Spoony Barger, Rusty Cunts, Cannonball Titcomb, Chief Bender, Pickles Dillhofer, and Pete Lacock were all professionals in which sport? There's Ugly Johnny Dickshot, Chicken Wolf, Coco Crisp, Dick Pole, Dickie Thon, Tim Spoony Barger, Rusty Cunts, Cannonball Titcomb, Chief Bender, Pickles Dillhofer, and Pete Lacock, all professionals in which sport? Question 51, ladies and gentlemen, is on literature. So the book titles are the same, other than the last word, okay? So if the last word in the title of a book by Sarah Millican is champion, and in the title of the book by Ibram X. Kendi, it is anti-racist. What is the last title of the book by Caitlin Moran? So champion, the last word, and this otherwise identical book title by Sarah Millican, and anti-racist, the title of the book by Ibram X. Kendi. What's the last word if the book is written by Caitlin Moran, or Moran, as you should say? I need the last word, not the rest of the words, okay? So I need the last word. Question 52, which is on geography. Which monopoly property on London Thoroughfare takes its name from that of the underground river crossed at the eastern end of this street on the site of what is now Ludgate Circus? So it's a London thoroughfare and a property on monopoly that takes its name from the river that flows underneath it, which it formerly crossed at its eastern end on the site of what is now Ludgate Circus. What's the name of that thoroughfare? And it takes its name from the river, which is now underground, but wasn't at one point. No, I need the last word, okay? Not the first ones. Question 53 is on TV and sport. Really, really not good quality TV, ladies and gentlemen. One of the great TV moments of all time is unquestionably the programme which staged a marriage, between the model Nell McAndrew and the unlikely woman marrier Dale Winton. In this programme, the best man at this wedding was a sportsman and a real-life friend of Dale Winton. Who is he? The fact that this man is friends with Dale Winton is phenomenally odd. So Who Man was the best man at the fictional televised wedding of Nell McAndrew and Dale Winton. A real-life friend of Dale Winton, their families go on holiday to Spain together, I read today. That would be amazing if one of those answers was correct, but it's not. Question 54 is on films. What is the name of the cult classic film? And cult, really here in that sense of unwatchably bad, which stars established actors like Frank Thornton, Kenneth Connor, and Reginald Beckwith, alongside young trendy types like Ginger Baker and the Nashville Teens and that little idiot Lulu. Also in it is Derek Thompson, better known as Charlie from Casualty. So, what's the name of that film? It's sort of vaguely proto psychedelic film featuring established actors like Frank Thornton, Kenneth Connor, and Reginald Beckwith, alongside young, trendy 60s types like Lulu, Ginger Baker, and the Nashville Teens. Also features a very young Charlie from Casualty. What's the name of that film? Colin does it. Question 24, sorry, yeah. Question 55, ladies and gentlemen, is on music. Last question in this round. Which word of 5 letters or more, one word, 5 letters or more, has appeared in the title of hit singles by all the following artists? Madness, Meatloaf, Shakin' Stevens, Susie and the Banshees, Eels, and Ed Sheeran. One word, 5 letters or more, has appeared in the title of hit singles by Madness, Meatloaf, Shakin' Stevens, Susie and the Banshees, Eels, and Ed Sheeran. Good. You can also now start doing the music questions. Make sure you get the artist and the title in the right spaces, because if they're the wrong spaces, I'm going to mark them wrong, because you could just put the same thing out every time. Okay? I'm going to give you until 12 minutes past 10 to do that. Do finalise your answers. Do save your screen. Check that your answer has been submitted and so on. It seems to be working better now, Frankie. I don't know why that happened. It just cut out, didn't it? At about the same time every time, but I don't know why. You've got 17 more minutes, Jill stroke Tim, not Jim stroke Till. And then there'll be another 10 minutes at the end to finalise everything, so don't panic. When people say don't panic just yet, as if future panic is a desirable outcome. If you've just written the answers in for 62 and 63, make sure they're in the right order. You've got 14 minutes. Someone's writing the songs and artists in all the wrong spaces, so if that's you, you just answer number 60. Someone is just getting them wrong every single time. So please, if that is you, change them. You've got 12 minutes left. Do make sure you put your answers in the right for the right question as well. Whoever's just answered 63 and 62 with what is clearly not the right answer, just please. Okay, 7 minutes to finalise that. Okay, 4 minutes. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right. Listen very carefully. The next three questions are your pointless questions, okay? The last one is the tiebreaker. If you get the tiebreaker spot on, you will get a point, but it's mostly used for breaking a tie. Who would have thought? So, 76, 77, 78, okay, are your pointless questions. You can answer the same one three times. You can answer each one. You can use the same answer three times if you think it's right. Okay. Now, I gave 100 of my friends 100 seconds to name as many the following things, okay? Either, so you're looking for pointless answers, ones that none of my friends said that are correct. Anything else does you nothing. Any player in the England squad at the 2019 Rugby World Cup, any contestant ever on Strictly Come Dancing, the main series, or any national flag that has only two colours on it. Okay? You can answer that. That's 76, 77, and 78, looking for obscure correct answers. The tiebreak question is as follows. By some measures, the smallest pub in the world is the Signal Box Inn in Cleethorpes. How big is it in square feet? How big is it in square feet? Okay? That's the tiebreak question. When you've done that, when you finish the pointless questions, check all your answers. Do check all your answers, make sure they're all correct in the right spaces. When you've done that, click save, tick the three boxes, and then click finish when you're completely finished, okay? So your pointless questions are any member of the England squad at the 2019 Rugby World Cup, any contestant ever on the main series of Strictly Come Dancing, or any national flag that only has two colours on it. You're looking for obscure answers, okay? The last one, the smallest pub in the world, how big is it in square feet? The Signal Box Inn in Cleethorpes, okay? I'm going to give you until 22:20 to finalise your answers for those, okay? And for the rest of the quiz. And at 22:20, click save, tick the three boxes. For 6 minutes. Ooh. Had a few pointless answers here. And you've got 4 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, 2 minutes. So don't forget when you've checked, finalised all your answers and so on, save, tick, finish. You've got 2 minutes. 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. One minute, less than. I don't have enough answers yet for the tiebreaker, so make sure you put those in. Okay, I'm going to end the quiz in 20 seconds. So make sure you're finished. 10, 9, 8, and all that malarkey. Okay. And for you, the quiz is over. Well, let's have some answers, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Have some answers. Question 1, the TV presenter Adam Bolton. Question